What's up, YouTube? This is Josh, the game guy. I'm going to be talking about PlayStation 5. I'm going to be talking about PlayStation 5 and Xbox One and why I hate the PlayStation 5. Alright, so first of all, I've always been a huge PlayStation fan. I love PlayStation 1, I love PlayStation 2, I love PlayStation 3, but when I found out that when Sony says the PlayStation is not going to be backwards compatible, um, when Sony said the PlayStation 5 was going to be backwards compatible, found out it was a lie. They could have had money to make the console, the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 5 console to make it work, but apparently that didn't end up happening. They wanted to stick with Blu-ray, like with the PlayStation 3. That's not cool. Stupid. I don't think I want to get that console because the PlayStation 5 controller looks like an Xbox One controller. It does not look like a PlayStation 5 controller. The other thing is, the SD card, that's another thing that makes me angry. Why would you put an SD card in the PlayStation 5? That's kind of messed up. So, who decided that it would be a good idea to put SD cards in? Why don't you just put a hard drive? Back in the day, we didn't have SD cards. We had, memory cards. Probably around when the Wii came out, the SD cards came out. I might think about getting not PlayStation 5, the new Xbox. It sounds promising, and the only two consoles that made made uh made uh made the PlayStation backwards compatible was the PlayStation 2 with the PlayStation 1 games compatible with the PS2. The PS3 did the same thing. The PS4 didn't do the same thing. You couldn't play any games on there. You could only download the games onto the PS4. Which another thing was stupid. But I still liked PlayStation 4 at the time. I always loved PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 is the best console. And the PlayStation 5, I was really excited for that game to come out. Until people decided to make it into something else. It's messed up on so many levels. Um, I think Sony should try to make the controller look better. To me, it looks garbage controller. I like Xbox so much. I like PlayStation so much. The difference is I don't buy a lot of Xbox One games. I buy a lot of the Xbox 360, a lot of the original Xbox games. Those games were awesome. So, at the same time, I'm not very happy. I'm not very happy what PlayStation did with the PlayStation 5. Sorry that I keep saying PlayStation 5, but I don't like it. I'm not going to buy one until they fix the problems with the controller. Change a different design. Change the console. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would you put an SD card in a PlayStation 5? Oh, that really makes no sense. So I'm not getting the PlayStation 5. I'm thinking about wanting to get one because I heard that you could use a PS4 controller like they did with use the PS4 controller that you could play with the PlayStation 3. But apparently you can't do that, so on the PlayStation 5, it won't allow it. So, PlayStation 5, it's over. It's done with. Anybody who's a PlayStation fan, you can get you can go get a PlayStation 5 if you want. I'm not getting it. I like the PlayStation 5. No. I like the PlayStation 4 better. The PlayStation 4 is got way better stuff. It's better. It's awesome. And it's just, to me, they made it happen. The PS4 sold over a lot of consoles when it first came out. Now PlayStation's talking about saying how they're not going to sell as many PlayStation 5 consoles like they did with the PlayStation 4. What the hell? I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's right. I mean, if the Xbox 360 did it, and the Xbox One, why is this so hard to make it backwards compatible? You have the tools, you have the stuff for it, so just make it. It's not that hard. It's It's very annoying. So, I just wanted to make this video and say that I'm not getting a PlayStation 5 until they fix the controller design and the PlayStation console itself. That simple. It's not a good console. Every time when I see ads on my phone about PlayStation 5 on the internet, it seems to me that PlayStation tells you something good about it and how better it's going to be than the PlayStation 4 controllers. It's going to be way better than PS4, PS3. PS3 was awesome. I didn't play as much on PS3 on the servers like Black Ops. Um, I played mostly GTA 5 related. So, and the only consoles I have for the PlayStation is PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PSP, PSP Vita. Those are the consoles I like. They're classics. And I like those better. It's very annoying. I hope PlayStation fixes this. If they don't, I'm not going to buy the console. It's that simple. I think PS2 was awesome back in the day. The PS4 was awesome. And for some random reason, I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but I read it on PlayStation website. They're going to be shutting down their servers on January 31st. But you'll still be able to play all the great games on it. But all the online features will be shut down. I really wish that wouldn't happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but it might. Every time when PlayStation says they're going to shut down the servers, what happens? It never shuts down the servers. PS2 servers are still up. PS3 servers are still up. And I think PS4 servers are going to be on around for another 10 years before they release the PlayStation 5. I could be wrong. I just like PlayStation. I'd hate to see the PlayStation fail. But I think the PlayStation 5 is going to fail. I don't know what's going to happen. I like the controllers that they made. They made a wired PS1 controller. They made a wireless PS. No, they made another wired PS2 controller, and then with PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, they made it so you don't have to have any wires in the controller. Um, I haven't been collecting as much for the PlayStation Vita because they don't sell them as much as they used to. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.